A warm good evening to one and all of you present here. This is our 7th webinar. Okay, and we have Mr. Akash, the co-founder of Stay Active Movement 4075 Kovai, who will be presenting the subject. And for you, I'm Jagannathan, the founder of Stay Active Movement 4075 Kovai. So, welcome to Mr. Suresh, Madam Sumati, Mr. Radhakrishnan Sivakumar, Mr. Sri Bharat, and Ms. Tangaraj, and all the others who are present here. As we move on, let me introduce what Stay Active Movement is all about. Stay Active Movement 4075 Kovai. Let's live again. 4075, what does it denote? It denotes the year, the age. So we focus on people in the age group of 40 to 75, right? So if you can see on the right hand side, we got the 3 segments which we focus on: the seniors, the family members, and the caregivers. All these 3 play an important part. The dynamics within these 3 is totally different. What we see from outside is something else, and what we see when we get into the family situation is totally different. A family with a senior is different than from a family without a senior. And in a family where there's a senior, the caregiver is very important. Mostly the caregiver role goes on to somebody who's a lady in the house to take care of the senior. So all our programs are focused on these 3 areas: the seniors, the caregiver, and the family as such. And today we got an interesting topic to be handled by Mr. Akash, our 7th webinar, and it is something of much great importance. I leave the floor to Mr. Akash. Akash, I'll stop the share and you can take over with the topic and the flow. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good evening and thank you very much, Jagan. I hope you're able to hear me. Jagan,
Yes.
if you're able to hear me, say hi or wave. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, fantastic. Hi. Hi everyone. Hello there, Shri Bharat. Wonderful, wonderful to see you here. And we have a lot of people. Hi, Suresh, Sumati, all of you guys who've always been attending our webinars in the past. Thank you so much for joining today. And I think Jagan, not many people think that this is a very interesting topic, I guess.
Yeah, we had a struggle also. Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, all of you guys are here. Gautam and Suresh and Radhakrishnan and Sumati and Tangaraj and Vishwas. And I am here and Jagan, we both are here as well. So this is pretty important to all of us. Oh, Tangaraj says today is India-Australia match.
Oh,
Oh my
oh.
God. I never knew we should start tracking cricket. That could have impacted attendance. Thank you, Tangaraj. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for mentioning that. But anyway, it absolutely, what I keep telling to myself is, one is a single person, two are a couple, and three is a crowd. And today we have 9, so it's definitely a big crowd. Without much ado, let's jump right into the topic. You all know what the topic is, right? We are talking about financial scams, and this is so important. We lose, and when I started researching about this topic is when I started understanding how much of money has been lost by people in the last few years. Any guesses, guys? Any guesses? How much money has been lost? And I'm talking only about India. Okay, let's not talk about the world at all. Just let's talk about India. Just guess how much money have we lost? Jagan, why don't we start with you?
You're asking me.
Yes.
I think it should have been at least 10 crores.
10 crores? Okay, that's one answer. Tangaraj says 1,000 crores. Okay, thank you, Tangaraj. And what else? Yes, guys, how much money do you think has been lost by people? I have one answer, 10 crores. And I have another one answer from Tangaraj who says 1,000 crores. So shall we say 1,000 crores one, 1,000 crores two, and 1,000 crores and crores. Okay, Suresh says crores and crores. Okay, so we are back to the auction. Crores and crores one, crores and crores two, and crores and crores three, and you 100 crores. Oh my God. Okay, now we are getting real. 100 crores. And you won't believe, guys, you won't believe the number. Can you see the number?
Akash, we can only see you. Yeah, now it's come. Yeah.
Yes. The computer is taking a little time to digest the numbers. Jagan, tell me, are you able to see me and the screen side by side?
Yeah, side by side.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm learning technology better. Thank you very much, Jagan.
Great.
More than 10,000 crores has been lost. You won't believe this. In the last 3 years, this is just the last 3 years. Between January to April 2024, that is Jan, Feb, March, and April, just these 4 months, people have lost 1,750 crores. Right? And we are not talking about corporations. We are not talking about the giant companies. We are not talking about money being, stolen. We are talking about frauds. We are talking about scam, financial frauds and financial scam. Right? We are not talking about what's happening in the banks. Banks take your money and run away. No, not that. This is where you are being cheated. Great, 10,000 crores and above. This is the magnitude of the cheating that is happening around us. India is, I felt actually for a moment, I felt a little proud to see, okay, India is number two somewhere. We are the second most targeted nation in terms of cyber attacks. Second most targeted nation in terms of cyber attacks. Definitely, India should have been number one in many places at different things, ease of doing business, economy, growth, GDP, so on and so forth. We are top 10 in many of these aspects, but we are also one of the top three in cyber attacks. Can you imagine all of this happening in our own country? There is a study, a mathematical model, which says one out of two, right? Which means 1 out of 2, which means 50% of Indians will be affected by some kind of a cyber security scam. Financial. I'm not talking about data leak. I'm not talking about data pilferage, all of that. Financial scam, right? For sure, by 2033, which is just 8 years from now. You see, this is such a large, impactful area, but not much has been happening. And that's why, myself and Jagan, we brainstormed and we thought, okay, why not we talk about it, right? There are a lot of people doing a lot of awareness, but what kind of awareness is required for these financial scams? It is very less, and that's where I think today we have made a beginning. Yeah, yeah, can we do better? Yes, we can definitely do better. I think we should also do it once again, Jagan. Giving the benefit of the doubt that people have gone to look at matches, but then apart from money, what else do we lose? Right? Apart from money, We lose our peace of mind, right? We get angry when we are scammed. There is a lot of shame. What do we think about ourselves? You know, just imagine for a moment. If have, have you all used the 1 rupee telephone? Do you know that there was, I think 15 years ago, I know, there was a red color 1 rupee coin telephone booth. Do you remember? Yeah. And yeah, I'm sure all of you may remember, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
when that 1 rupee gets stuck, don't we get angry? Even when our 1 rupee gets stuck, we get angry. We bang the box so that either that works or the money comes back. Do you remember? 1 rupee. That's our hard-earned money. And here we are talking about hundreds, thousands, lakhs, and crores. And I'm telling you, this is not some virtual world, and you will never know those kind of people. Not at all like that. Not at all like that. They are real people. I know in my own circle in the last 30 days, I'm talking about them. 3.1 lakh rupees has been lost in my own circle. Not my money, but in my own immediate circle, 3.1 lakh rupees has been lost. You know, what is the kind of shame that we get? We will 1 rupee was so valuable that time. Absolutely, Suresh ji. 1 rupee was so valuable that time. 1 rupee is valuable even today. We've just stopped realizing the value of all of that. We get into a panic mode, and all of this is, largely leading to a distrust in the society, right? We don't trust people anymore. We don't trust that easily. Even the genuine things we don't trust, right? And these are all the impact of financial scams, right? And how many of you have actually gone through a scam, something like this? How many of you have gone through? We'll come to Tangavel a little while later, but I would like to ask, how many of you have gone through such a scam? Have you experienced? Please use the chat and please answer. Have you experienced a scam like this? Any kind of scam, right? It could be money, it could be small money, it could be little money, it could be more money, or anything.
Akash, I got something to share. This
Yes.
happened 3 years back. I got an email which said we came to know from reliable resources that you are a trainer and a coach, specialist in dash, dash, and dash. We would like you to invite you for one of our global webinars happening in X country. Uh,
Oh,
all your to and fro, everything will be taken care by us, by a sponsor. All you require you to do is to pay us only 50,000 rupees, which is towards the passport charges and other charges. 3 years. This just
okay.
happened just after COVID.
Okay.
Then I
Okay.
spoke just after COVID. I spoke to my friends. I told, see, I'm lucky. People are inviting me abroad, and I'm getting an opportunity.
So
Then
nice. Yeah.
the conversation went on. I sent
Yeah.
them my biodata, everything. 3 transactions happened. Then they sent me a beautiful invitation with the UN logo put in that, everything. It looked
Okay.
100% perfect. I was on the final verge of saying yes or
Oh.
transferring the money. I
Uh-huh.
just spoke to two of my friends. Again, I told like how do we do a amount transfer to international bank account? I went to my bank, then they told me you need to open a Swift account, something like that. I don't know, they told us. Then I said, okay, fine. I
Mm.
said, please give me your bank details. Then they said they also sent their bank details. Where I
Okay.
got suspicious was when they said you need to do this in not in this country's bank account, but in some other country's bank account.
Okay.
You get the idea? I'm not telling you the country name. Then I got suspicious. Then I told them, you please send me XYZ details. Out of which the communication stopped abruptly.
Okay.
That is when I realized
So
a lot.
you were about to get scammed.
Yes, I was
Yes, you
verge.
were about to get scammed.
Yes,
My God, true. So true, right? And Jagan, it you know, something would have the, if not for that one thoughtful thought of yours, that okay, this doesn't seem to be right. Why is he asking me money to be paid in another country? Right?
yeah,
And that is where you got back to reality. Otherwise, you are on your cloud nine.
yes, yes, yes.
But then what would you have done if the value was not 5,000? Sorry, 50,000. What would you have done if the value was just 5,000?
I would have paid.
You would have paid, right?
I would have paid.
So
Yeah,
so
yeah, I would
so
have paid.
that is what is happening today. Today, what they have started doing is they have started scamming more people with lesser value than lesser people with more value, right? and
True,
and
true, Akash.
you know, yeah, thank you so much for sharing, Jagan. Not everybody is so willing to share that I got scammed, because that is a shame, right? It many times it denotes that we are sorry.
Yeah, no, no, some cluster. Please
Yeah.
continue, Akash.
And that's what needs to change, and that's why we are having this meeting. We are going to look at what and all are the ways of how people are getting scammed
Akash,
and how to stop it.
yeah, yes, Akash, you got a lot of sharings in the chat box.
Beautiful. Yes, I'm yeah, Suresh says not through scam but through lending I lost money. Oh my God, Suresh, I think every Indian has lost money through lending. Lending is the the number one reason why we lose money. It tops even the scams, right? But that's not a scam, right? Because we lend in trust, and then something happens. So unfortunately, Suresh Ji, I don't have a solution for that. But for scams, yes, stick on for the next 40 minutes. Fake FB IDs in my name asking for money for my friends happened a few months back. Yes. And this is called as impersonation, right? And that's one of the categories that we're going to talk. It is called as impersonation. Somebody else impersonates to your friends as if they are you, as if they are you. They contact them, they say, hey, and I'll show you more examples. Hopefully, Suresh ji, your friends didn't lose money. I joined the meeting just to share about the scam which is happening right away. Oh my God, what is the scam that is happening right away, Jobita?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hi.
No, actually, a year back, I think 2 years or 3 years back, the scam is happening still now. So it is actually they will only target the ones who are closer to you. That is the friends and family. They will
Yeah.
not go beyond. So they
Uh-huh.
will talk to us and they will say that is a close associate of my husband. So he kept calling him and telling there's an opportunity. It is like if you just do something, you will be able to travel. You will be able to get everything right. And they really find out the difficulty of the people. That is whatever the vulnerability of uh, the people whom they are going to scam, and then they target these type of people, and then finally the amount is not very less, sir, for your kind information. It is around 4 lakhs.
Oh my
2
God.
to 4 lakhs. So they will like inspire us in such a way that once you pay this money, you will really do very well. It is a e-commerce platform, all this story, all those things they say us. But when they are and they will conduct Zoom meetings like this, and then they will get
No,
associated.
not like these. Not like these.
Not, no, Zoom meeting in a sense, not like this.
Zoom
Personal
meeting.
Zoom
Yeah.
meeting. Yeah, they
Yeah.
will call us, and they will have the people who talk to, that is, they have their leaders, and they say that they're all very well, they are well off, the CEO of the company, that this, all the stories they will tell, and then they will take us, even for tea, they will take us only to a Taj hotel, Vivanta. So like that, they will take us and they will get
Yeah.
us tea. And then finally, one fine day, they'll say, we want to meet your family and all those stuff they will do. But my husband was a little, he did not like, since it was his close, very close friend. So he also agreed. And then they themselves arranged for the loan and from a bank. And then the sanctioned amount was 5 lakh rupees, of which they told us you just put invest 4 lakh rupees. Okay, and
Mm.
then they didn't tell the name of the company, anything. And it so happened that I was not in town, so I was not there to question anything regarding the when he actually signed the contract. So
Mm.
then they made it possible that he has to do it immediately.
Okay.
Immediately, he had to sign the contract. Only then he will be successful in business. And finally, till date, sir, we got one. What is that? Diamond earring. In the name of diamond earring, they gave us one set of earrings, which is around 13,000 only. What we paid was around
4 lakhs.
4 lakhs. That was so like that. Like they only target the close
Absolutely.
associates, and I just joined this company so that so I mean join this meeting. When they said scam, I made it a point that I must join the meeting because they don't reveal the name of the company, and even after that, when you talk to them, they are very clear. They are very clear because the money does not go to the company. We deposit the cash only to the friend through whom which we are coming,
Absolutely.
or the relative who, through whom which we are been
Yes.
introduced. And
Yes.
the name of the scam is QNet.
Okay. Okay.
QNet is the name of the marketing
Right.
organization which is going on. So I thought I will join this meeting and I will just I will just tell people, at least few of them will know that this is happening
Yes.
and they should not be fooled. So now
Absolutely
when we are
agree with you.
asking them, they are not giving any response. They said you have to work. So
Ah,
continuous meetings they have
ah.
in that race course
MLM.
somewhere they have. So please be aware. So this is huge amount. So all another friend of my husband has lost 13 lakhs.
Oh, we have so much, so many stories to share. Jobita,
Yeah.
can I take that the second share a little later?
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
but then thank you so much for telling all of us that QNet is a big scam. And
Yes,
I'm
I
sure
want to tell this.
each
That's
and
why I
every
came for
one
this
of
meeting.
beautiful, each and every
They'll talk
one of
very
the
beautifully. They will put us into trouble. Mm.
right,
And
each
we
and
cannot
every
be go against them because they are our close friends.
I
When it's
know,
a
I
close
know.
friend, we
No,
don't
that's
want to let
that's
them
that's
down.
the
A
model.
relative,
That is
so
that
like
is
that they
that
go
is
on.
the
So
model.
that is the
Yeah.
only thing I want
Jobita,
to share.
there is
Akash, I think
huh?
that is the model you're about to discuss about, right?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
so that is an investment category, investment or Ponzi scheme we call, and this all comes under that. But Jobita, I think your husband has learned a very important lesson, not to sign
Yes, yes,
anything
sir.
without
Mm,
asking you, right?
mm, mm.
Yes, that's the most important lesson. But
Thank
anyway,
you.
Sumati has also shared something. She's received an email saying she's won a lottery, and you know there is this small fee that has to be paid. I too got a lot of such emails, Sumati, that I won a lottery and the money is ready to be sent to my bank account, and there is an advocate fees that has to be paid, which is like just $500 and something like that. Absolutely right. And there is so much so that happens that I would like to invite all of your attention to this gentleman by name Tangaraj. Tangraj is an example that I always take because I don't want to reveal the real names. This Tangraj recently, in the last 3 weeks, has lost 3.1 lakh rupees in just 6 days, right? And I will tell you how it all worked. What they did is they asked Tangraj to download a particular app. So it's just a random advertisement that he got, a random message that he got on WhatsApp, not on WhatsApp, on SMS. And the SMS had a link and it says, okay, download and play the game. Right, and Tangaraj, being a happy person, he wanted to play, and he clicked on the link, and the link did not take him to a Google Play Store. It instead downloaded a file called the APK file, .apk file, which which bypasses all the security requirements of the Google Play Store. And it installs an app by itself, this APK file. And what has happened is this APK file has installed an app which has, taken all the contacts of Tangaraj, right? And sent it to the hackers. And the hackers then subsequently, they made a they made a list of the contacts, about 10 most frequently called contacts, and they told Tangaraj that if you are not going to give me 25,000 rupees in the next 15 minutes, I am going to send some random pornographic content to these 10 in your name. Right? Because he had, the hackers had access of Tangaraj's mobile. And they demonstrated by actually doing that once to someone, to some random person. And Tangaraj, in great panic, paid 25,000 immediately. Jagan, this is not like few days. This is not like few hours also. This is like minutes. Right? He
Got it.
paid, he was made to pay 25,000, and they kept on getting money from him up. So he paid 3.1 lakhs, which was what he had in his bank account, right? Saying that they are going to, share pornographic images as if he has sent. And they're going, they have all the Facebook IDs, all his contacts are going to receive morphed images. And in panic he did, and he gave 3.1 lakhs. Then all the money in his bank account got exhausted. He broke his fixed deposits. Everything got exhausted. Okay. And they demanded for more. That is when he actually asked his son. And you know what he asked his son? He didn't tell his son that he's getting scammed. Right? What he told his son is, hey, I need 15,000 bucks. That's what he told his son. And the son being the son, when he started asking questions is when all of this came to light. Right? And the son stepped in and he helped Tangaraj understand that this was a big scam that was happening. And this is something that happens all the time. So why was Tangaraj in this example, or Jagan in your example, or Sumati in her example, or Jobita in her example, and many other examples that each and every one of us personally have? What are the three most important factors leading? One is digital literacy, right? It is just not sufficient for us to be literate. We need to understand the digital literacy as well. Digital literacy means how things work, right? From where should you download an app? From where should you not download an app? There is something called as two-factor authentication. Do you know what is a two-factor authentication? We always have a PIN number or a password, right? What is the two-factor authentication is you have this layer, and then you have an additional layer. Like, for example, sending OTP to your mobile number is the second authentication factor. So both of these combined makes sure that your account is not hacked or scammed. So these digital literacy is very, very important. And what is also important is, that we don't panic. Because when we panic, things go wrong. And Jobita in her example said, they always get a very close friend involved. They always get a close relative involved. What are they banking on? They are banking on trust, right? They are banking on trust. How many of you have received an SMS from the income tax department saying, hey, you have a tax refund. Please click on this link and claim your tax refund? How many of you have received? I have. And I know hundreds have received. right? And the SMS will look like as if it is coming from the income tax department, but it is really not. It looks like as if it is coming, right? And they are banking on trust, because we know income tax department is the country's tax authority. So these are the three big places where we are very vulnerable. One is digital literacy, second is trust, and third is panic. Yeah, and this is what we saw in so many words. A lot of you shared your own examples, but if you actually see, it is not only the money that we have lost, right? It is not only the money. What is the feeling that we have gone through? Please look at that. It's not only the financial loss, it is also loss of reputation, right? There may be somebody else who is doing things right, but will we ever believe another MLM scheme? Not all MLM schemes are bad, right? Amway is an MLM scheme. It is not a bad MLM scheme. It is not scamming anyone. Their products are expensive, yes, but it is not a scam. But when we experience this, we also lose faith, which is something which is very bad, right? And how do we recover? Please look at that. Do we recover in a positive manner, or do we recover in a negative manner? Right? The first thing is frustration. That is how we start recovering. We are frustrated. We show that on our family. We show that on our friends, the closest ones, right? So keep the financial loss at one side, but also it so happens that we have a lot of other things that start impacting us, which is not the good thing. Sometimes we lose the whole device, access to the device. We lose a number. We lose WhatsApp. We lose contacts. We lose memories. Somebody's phone has got hacked, right? What do? We lose the whole. Somebody's email account has got hacked. Somebody's Facebook profile has got hacked. What happens? The years of content on your Facebook profile is no longer yours. You can never retrieve it. So it is not only financial loss. It is not only financial recovery that you have to go through. It is also the emotional loss, the emotional recovery, the loss of time, and that also has to be recovered. So much is lost. Is there anything that you think has happened which I have not covered here? Please feel free to post it on the chat, and we'll definitely take it. So let's
Akash, one thing,
look at yes.
Akash. Yeah. Two things. Like you said, the two-factor authentication. That is something which most people don't use. Even I started doing it just recently. One, I think that is important point which you shared. And the second thing is the from the recovery part, a lot of counselors have been pressed into action to handle the shame and the guilt factor, the emotions and the feelings which you get just after the incident has happened. Family members about what has happened. Just think about that person, that situation. I just
Absolutely.
want to share on those 2 points which you shared.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing, Jagan. And let's start jump right into the types of scams that are there. See, I can give you. We can keep talking about examples, right? Like how Jagan shared, like how Sumati shared, like how Jobita shared, and I'm sure each one of us have examples to share. But that's not my intent. My intent is to educate you how to spot a scam. Is that good? Is that okay? Instead of telling you instead of telling you what scams are going on, what I would like to do through this webinar is to educate you how to spot a scam, right? So I think you all will value this, right? You all will value this. So So my kind request is please be very attentive for the next 15 to 20 minutes, because I'm going to take you through the 6 most prevalent types of, scams, not the examples. They are the types of scams that happen. The first and foremost is a phishing scam, not the mean pudikra phishing. This is phishing, phishing scam, fake emails, fake calls, fake emails, fake calls, right? Calls pretending to be from the bank, calls pretending to be from the IT department, calls pretend SMS from State Bank of India. Have you got an SMS saying you have 33,000 reward points? They will expire tomorrow. Click here and claim them. Right? They wouldn't come from your bank at all. And how you have to identify this is when they start asking you to click. And you will notice, you will notice on the link that it will be income STAX, not income TAX, STAX. It will never be .gov.in, because nobody else apart from the government can register that domain. It will be incomestats.com, or it won't be State Bank of India. It will be State India, State Bank India. Right? You will, so the things are so subtle, you will not even be able to make out. But that's what it is. It is called as fake. Everything is fake there, right? Even if you click on the link, it will take you to a very similar page. It will look just like the State Bank of India's page. It will look just like your IRCTC's page. It will look just like your IT department's page, or anything, right? And what you can see there is, you will not be able to see HTTPS on the top. How many of you know what HTTPS is? Say yes on the chat. How many of you know what HTTPS is? It seems that not many people know. So okay, I have somebody who said, okay, yeah, Sumati knows, because Sumati is into IT, so she knows. Yeah, it is a URL. It is a secure URL. Make sure that it is HTTPS, point number 1, right? And point number 2, make sure that you don't fill in any personal data, right? Your bank is never going to ask you for your account number, because the bank knows your account number. Your bank is not going to ask you for your credit card, for your credit card CVV, and for your credit card's expiry date. It's not going to happen, right? Because your bank knows that. So it is never going to ask you that. IT department will not ask you, yeah, you enter your you send us 500 rupees, and we will send back your tax refund of 50,000. IT department is never going to do that. Yeah, so be very aware of these phishing scams. This is one type of scam. It is called as phishing. They just fish. If you catch, then you get pulled out. That's why it is called as phishing. Right? There is a second type of scam. Jagan?
Yeah.
This is what you experienced.
Yeah.
Called as the lottery or the prize scam. Sumati, in her thing, she also mentioned she won a lottery. You cannot believe, I had a Hotmail email ID, Jagan, and every day I used to win a lottery. Every day I used to win a lottery, right? At least I used to receive emails that I have won a lottery. Believe life, ladies and gentlemen. You will not win a lottery without you buying a lottery ticket. Yeah. So don't get into, don't, yeah. Thanks, Suresh. I am a very lucky person that, in both ways, that I didn't get scammed ultimately. I didn't lose money. But just like how Jagan was, I was this close to losing money. Right? I gave my mobile number. I got a call from claiming that they are from the rich somebody who is the owner of the lottery facility, and he has given me $50,000, and he's the lawyer, and all I need to do is pay him about $750 USD. It was a call. It was an actual call on my mobile. And I'm talking 10 years ago. Right? So pay to claim. You also nowadays you also get this you pay to claim this money. And many times earlier, nobody had an understanding of your behavior. Now scammers use Facebook's advertising platform to advertise to you and get you interested. So you feel that, yeah, yesterday I clicked on that ad and today I'm actually, getting a message. You correlate and you actually get into it. So, so, remember, dear friends, that if life was so easy that we could lead by just winning lotteries and prizes, then we would not be here. We would be at different places. So don't believe all this. The third type of scam is investment fraud, Ponzi schemes. One of the examples Jobita shared with us. Another very prevalent example are these fraudulent stock. So they will recommend you stocks to buy, right? And they will be real stocks. And then they will also recommend you, yeah, we have 10 more or 25 more or 50 more, right? The first 10 that they would have given you, you would Google and you would say, yeah, what these people have told is right, because all of that is historical data. That stock would have been at 5 rupees 15 years ago, and now it would be at 2,500 rupees, right? All of this historical data, and these are not Infosys or Bharat Petroleum, right? You wouldn't get that. These are unknown companies who have become like this. Yeah. And then what you think, oh yeah, 10, he's shown that it's right. Let me buy the 11th one at 10,000 rupees. Yeah, fake exchanges in crypto, huge. Suresh sir, forget fake exchanges. I will tell you, there are fake trading apps, right? I'm in this space. Jagan, do you remember in December, we had to meet, and I had to cancel that meeting. You know what had happened? One of my client had installed a fake trading app, right? And he transferred money to this fake trading app. How much? 2.5 lakh rupees.
Okay.
And that money vanished.
Hmm.
He placed the order. The shares were never delivered. And when we dug a little more deeper, we found that it was a fake trading app altogether.
God.
Right? So the way of how you can prevent yourself from being affected is by downloading only from authentic sources.
Akash, I like to share two of my experiences. This
Okay.
had happened some 5 to 6 months
Jagan,
back.
can
Two
can I
incidents.
request you to share only one? Is that okay?
I'll share in the last.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Okay, great. So keep that one pending for the last, right? For everybody else,
Hmm.
this is one of the biggest frauds that happen, and which is extraordinarily powered online. They're extraordinarily powered online, right? What else? Ah, romance scams. Yeah, Krishnan is having a big smile on his face. I don't know if you know, but then they start making small talk with you. They start messaging you, and you getting into a scam is what is bad, right? Yeah, I am married. I have a 3-year-old. Yeah, but then a few years ago, somebody who messaged me on WhatsApp, "Hey, how are you doing?" And the photo was good. I I mean, not for any bad intent, but just that I continued the conversation, and you actually see that in about a few days they will start demanding money. And if you have disclosed something which is inappropriate, that's all. They'll start blackmailing you. Right? So this is how bad these romance scams are. And they are not only through WhatsApp, they are through Facebook, they are through Insta predominantly, and also via SMS. In SMS, you get do you want to be a part of clubs, online club, a club in your city? They will personalize it. Okay, there is a club in your city. It's not a Rotary Club or a Lions Club, right? They are very good clubs. But these are the scamming clubs. So romance kind of scams. If somebody is talking to you in a very romantic manner, 99% it should be a scam. Okay, 99% it should be a scam. Is it not, Jagan? What? Though it you may be happy about it, but then 99% it's a scam. Just like the old Sarath Kumar. Yes. So beware, friends. Tech support scam. Oh my God, this is one of the worst. At least there they want money in return. In tech support, they take control of your whole they take control of your whole phone or your system. That's all. And then there is a blackmail. So this how this has started on WhatsApp is, on WhatsApp there is a screen share button now. You can actually share screen on WhatsApp. So they will ask you to share the screen on WhatsApp, and then they will initiate an OTP, some reset or something. And once that happens, that's all. They have complete control of your phone. They can make calls to anyone. They can read your messages. They can reset passwords for which OTPs will come to your phone. Now, do you know how it is linked? They will know, your reset. They will know that you have a Gmail ID. They will go to Gmail and then they will reset the password. How will that work? Is Gmail is going to send a code to your phone, right? And they already have screen share. They can see the code. They can see the OTP in a second. Even by the time you realize, you would be logged out of Gmail. And imagine what happens. All other accounts reset password links come to your email ID, right? Where do all of your other password reset password links go? To your email ID. So if your email ID is hacked, you're done. Right? So make sure that you don't get into these tech support scams. These are up and rising in the recent months. And then you have charity scam. Right? And here, what we should definitely try and understand is there is a lot of charity donation calls that we get, but not everyone are scams. Not everyone are scams, but neither do you know whether the money is really going to a charity or not. They will say, I'm calling from Annai Nila Trust for the Handicapped. How do you know that they are really a trust for the handicapped? You don't know. They are calling from some random mobile number. So what if they send you a certificate? I can show you a certificate. Jagan will show you an award that he was supposed to get. Right? So the best thing to the best way to do this is not to avoid charity by totally, but to do it consciously. Do it with the charities that you know. Do it with the trust that you can see, that you can feel, or that has a authentic online presence. Yeah, they really beg for money. Absolutely. You're so true, Sureshji. If nothing works, they will say, sir, they see, Sureshji, what they are doing, they are making use of your ego. They'll ask you questions like this, sir, don't you have 500 rupees for poor children? So they make use of our emotions and they get the 500 rupees. And at a point now, what you want to do is you just want to, you know, uh, get rid of that person, get rid of that call, right? That's what you want to do. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give you the 500 or the 250 or the 100 or even $50. Right. So all of these are so very true. And thank you very much for sharing. And I think all of you have understood, right? We saw so many here. One is the charity, the second is the tech support, the third is the romance scams, the fourth are the investment frauds, the fifth are lottery and price scams, the sixth are phishing scams. In this phishing scam, there is one category. How many of you have received calls from DHL, automated calls, DHL Express, saying that there is a parcel that has come for you and it is waiting? These are automated calls that and there is a robo which is talking. So it all the more feels as if really, because you believe, right, DHL is a big company and you expect that a robo will talk. An individual is not going to talk, and they will ask you to press one. Then when you press one, you'll get connected to someone, and then that someone is going to make your life very, very miserable, right? So yeah, Jobita, thank you for sharing that, and I hope you just got in time. Online certificate. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, right. So we have all been tried to be scammed. The good thing, and I'm so proud about all of you, is that you've not got into that. But you can't think that we all know everything. No, scammers are very creative. And how many of you have heard this digital arrest? Recently, this has been going on for quite some time. Recently, a very famous YouTuber was also involved in a digital arrest. You know what? They will do a Zoom meeting with you saying that, yeah, you have violated some rule, something, right? They will actually make a video call, and they will talk as if they are the real police. There will be police people behind. Okay, this is all a setup. There will be police people behind. They will wear the uniform of a police. There will be Indian flag here, and then the police emblem here, and you will hear the sound of a call center, because they'll tell that, see, the digital arrest is happening as we speak, right? And they will say, okay, if you don't want to get arrested, you go first contact a lawyer who has this kind of a degree, right? And you will not know anybody like that, so they themselves will give you a number. Okay, contact this person, talk to them, otherwise in 6 hours we are coming to your home. And they will show you a warrant. They will show you a warrant. They will show you on the screen. Yeah, you told them that area police station and proceed. Absolutely. Actually, you know what? They will tell that the area police station police inspector will come in the next 6 hours to your home and arrest you. There is absolutely no concept called digital arrest. Yeah, they just create panic. And you know how they get us in that pressure is when we do something that we are not supposed to do. Either we give them our contacts, like how Tangaraj gave, right? Tangaraj gave access to his contacts, and immediately what happened? He said, okay, now if you don't do this, this is what I'm going to do with your contacts, which is valuable. We are self-respected people, and that is what these scammers take advantage of, right? And please Google digital arrest, and you will know what digital arrest is. There is a big article about digital arrest, and everything looks real. But let me tell you, like how Suresh has mentioned, ask them to come to the nearest police station, right? So what are the warning signs? Now this is something where I want all of your inputs. What are the warning signs? Creating panic. Panic is a warning sign, right? Panic is a warning sign. When when they try to create a panic situation, you should know that it is a warning sign. Second is when they try to create an urgency, it is a warning sign. Like for example, I will show you. I'm going to show you one document. I think, yeah, okay. I hope you're able to see. Yes. Can you see this document? So, in this document, can you see here? Hello, Shikhar, are you available? It's some founder and CEO of Misho. Somebody known. Okay. And it happened in my own organization. One of my own employees got such a message saying, this is Akash. And they impersonated me very well. Except that, at the end, my employee didn't do it, but she was this close. Where we found out an OTP came to me for adding a beneficiary. And I asked, okay, why is this OTP coming to me? Why are you adding beneficiary? Who's this? Then they said, sir, you only asked us to transfer money. So I'm adding the beneficiary so that I can transfer the money. It was my bank account. My finance person has access to my personal bank account. Right. And there is where I got to know, oh my God, had she got that OTP, she would have actually transferred 5,000 rupees. How many of you have experienced this? How many of you? Yeah, they don't give time to think. Absolutely. Absolutely. So much. You're very right, Venkatesh ji. They don't give you time to think at all. Right? Can you see here? There is another couple of examples. Yeah. See, can you see here? Here also, they are actually telling you exactly what and all to do. So he says, good evening, Dheeraj. Good evening. How are you? I am doing great. I am fine. Where are you at the moment? I'm in Gurgaon. Okay. I urgently need your assistance. Regarding, I am currently attending a crucial meeting with some executives. Okay. I need you to help purchase some gift item certificate for donations. Are you familiar with Amazon online purchase? He said no. And then I can direct. And this is what, and he did all of this. And the poor fellow purchased, and now his money is gone. Here the photo is also of his actual boss. It's the real photo. It's not a fake photo. From where would they have got your photos? From anywhere. From your Facebook profile, from your own WhatsApp profile, they'll take a screenshot of the photo. That's why you should always share your WhatsApp status only to your, known contacts. Right? Can you see how this is happening? See, this is how the conversations for romance starts. Wonderful evening. How was your day? And then you start talking, and then things happen, and then we get into trouble. Then there are these missed calls from international numbers. No, you don't. They'll just leave a missed call. It is a bot. It is designed to leave a missed call. When you call back, then something else happens, and from there, things start going bad. Then there are these phishing for jobs. Can you see? Hoping that you're not busy for this time, I have something to say. I am Angel Fowler, Human Resources at Founded Services. Can we talk for a moment? I have a job offer. If you're available for 5 minutes, I will guide you and earn 2,500 to 5,000. You know what they'll do? They'll first give you that 2,500. For the first few days, you'll actually get credits in your bank account. Yeah. And then they will say, okay, for you to earn this, now you have to pay this. This is the deposit that is required. Then we can bump you to a premium category earner. Once you pay the deposit, that's all. You're gone. You're gone. Right. So all of these are there, and let me stop sharing right now. So, friends, what do you think? We should protect ourselves from all of this. And now we are at the end of our webinar. Jagan, can I hand it over back to you?
Yes, Akash. Thank
You
you.
able to see our 1 million elder screen, Jagan?
Yes. Yes. I think you can continue the slide. I'll just do the closing formalities. Friends, excuse me. What you have seen today is only a tip of the iceberg. There are much more subtle things by way where you lose a lot of money. Of money. 50,000 rupees is different. Getting 5 to 6 months back, I ordered 2 products on the Instagram account, on my account. I had ordered a gimbal and I had ordered a jeans pant, jeans trouser. You know what came? The gimbal never came. And what I received was only a what do you call, a torn and a worn out piece of jeans, which was probably got in a old market, which was sent to me by courier. Like I ordered for around 1,000 rupees. What I got was not in worth 100 rupees. It was in shreds. I was just thinking, what is the mentality of the people who are doing all these scams? The first one never responded, he never sent anything. The second person sent something which was totally of no use to me. Okay. Normally, I'm not a person who buys something on the online, but somewhere I got to. Friends, so on to your decision for one more day. You think just postpone your decision to do anything. That is what I'm doing nowadays, right? Until unless it's online. Totally. Friends, our mission at Stay Active 4075 Kovai is to make 1 million elders stay active.
Jagan, just 1 second. Jagan, your voice is breaking.
Years among the best of their lives. Yes,
Just
sir.
your voice is breaking, so I'm
Yes.
going to mute you. Yeah. And I will do it because your voice is breaking. Yes. Friends, our mission at the Stay Active movement is to reach 1 million elders and help them have a fulfilled, active life. You know, the second innings, which we call, that is after 50 until 80, 85, 90, or as long as we live. These are our senior years, and they are so very important because the first yeah, half of our lifetime is gone running. The second half is a time where we should make our best, and that's what we are trying to do through the Stay Active movement. We want to touch lives of 1 million elders and make some kind of a difference to them. All right, so what is our online community and our online event? All of these webinars, our online community, the WhatsApp group that we have, all of these are 100% free. There is absolutely no cost at all. We also offer premium workshops, experiential full day events, and coaching programs, which are actually paid programs, right? So this is something that we do, and we'll keep announcing. We've just started the webinars for now, and we have lined up for some for workshops in this month and an experiential event in the next 2 months, and we'll keep all of you informed. But whether that is going to happen or not, all of our webinars, the weekly ones that we do, are absolutely 100% free. Right? Having said that, please do join our Stay Active movement community. If you're not there, you can leave your WhatsApp number on the chat box, and we can add you to the Stay Active community. We will also send you a WhatsApp message which has the link, and you can please get involved there. Finally, so very important is the next week, right? We are going to talk about grandparents' role in the modern family. This is going to happen 9 p.m. next Tuesday. If you want to pre-register for this, reserve your spot, please mention your mobile number on the chat, your WhatsApp mobile number, and we'll make sure that you are pre-registered. uh, Pre-registered. No, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. And that is what this next week is all about. Thank you so very much, each and every one of you. You have been a wonderful audience today. I have three things. I have three requests for you. Request number one is, if you have not rated the webinar, kindly rate the webinar. 1 is the least to 10 is the highest. If you have not rated, please rate. Second, if you want to attend our next webinar, please make sure that you leave your mobile number so that you are pre-registered. And to each and every one of you, thank you so very much for joining today's webinar. It was awesome having all of you here, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful learning experience. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next week, see you. Bye-bye.